What's up guys, Chilizy here, and today in this video, I'm actually going to be going over what exactly was going on in A Small Comic 1 through 3. This is just to give a little bit more information to go off of, since I'm kind of opening this kind of mysteriously, which I have all three of them right here, ready to go over one by one. So I'd say let's go ahead and get into it. Starting off, of course, with Small Comic 1. Now, when I made A Small Comic 1, I thought about trying to give it a mysterious introduction. It's like you don't get a name for a character, and also, alien creature shows up randomly and ends with just its face on a ... And this character, just for clarification, he does not have a name, so you guys can just give your own name for him. And that pretty well summarizes what is there for A Small Comic 1, which in the timeline happened first. As for Small Comic 2, it happened, timeline-wise, about 2 days after the events of A Small Comic 1. Basically what happens is police officer Berkeley is talking to his boss, Sheriff Carsley, which, yes, his name is stated here. It's barely visible on his desk name tag. Sorry, I tried my best to make that evident, but it's Officer Berkeley and Sheriff Carsley. But this kind of is supposed to show and hint at that, well, the unnamed man from A Small Comic 1 did not make it out of there. I also threw in photos there that are supposed to show that he did not do too well. However, the night of the day that A Small Comic 2 happened was when A Small Comic 3 occurred, where a streamer by the name of Zach, well, his pet didn't show up for dinner, so he tried to figure out whether he left her outside too long or not. Well, when he looked out the window, all he sees is a collar lying on the ground with the name tag reflecting the moonlight. And that pretty well summarizes the first three and gives a timeline. So just to revise the timeline, between 1 and 2 is a 2-day difference. Between 2 and 3 is only about a 4-hour difference. And I'm currently working on A Small Comic 4. Right behind me I have the skeleton of it. And as a little bit of a hint into what's going to be in the Small Comic 4, we will have Officer Berkeley and also Zach meet up for the first time. As a little bit of a hint. But anyways, guys, I'm Chilizy, and I will see you guys next time.